Hello students, how are you? Fine, I think all of you are fine at home, safe. So today I brought a video in continuation with my earlier video where I have discussed about the wave nature of light. So today I will discuss about the common characteristic of light and about the reflection of light. So let's start the common characteristic of light and reflection of light. This is very important for the exam. Okay, let's start with the common characteristic of light. Okay, so now here we will start today. Okay, the common characteristics of light. Common characteristics of light. Common characteristics of light. Okay, what are the common characteristics of light that we will start today? So here common characteristics of light is that number one is that you see light is invisible energy. Okay, light is what? It is invisible energy. Light is invisible energy, and by this invisible energy, uh, we get sensation of vision. Okay, which causes okay, visual energy, which causes sensation of vision. Okay, which causes what? Which causes, you see, sensation of vision, right? Sensation of vision, which causes sensation of vision, right? Secondly, means if the rays of light strike on the retina of the eye, then it causes sensation of vision and we can see an object. So that's why light is an invisible energy. And the light, it will travel in a straight line. Light, okay, it will travel in a straight line. Light will travel in a straight line. Okay, straight line. Okay. Uh, and it is an electromagnetic wave. It is an electromagnetic wave. It is an electromagnetic wave. Okay. Then the third characteristic is that the light, when rays of light okay, is obstructed by an opaque object. Suppose this is an opaque object. Okay, opaque object, and this is the ray of light. So if the rays of light are obstructed by an opaque object, then it forms the shadow. Okay, it forms what? It forms shadow. Okay, see, shadow will form. It forms the shadow. So when the rays of light are obstructed by an opaque object, then it forms the shadow. Okay, then number 4, you see here, light get reflected back from polished or smooth surface. The rays of light will fall on a suppose this is a polished surface. Okay, rays of light will fall on a polished surface such as the mirror. Suppose this is a mirror, polished surface is mirror. Okay, mirror. Okay, then it will be reflected back. Okay, it will reflect back. Polished surface, it will reflect back. Okay, it will reflect back. Suppose we get the rays of light, then it will, after the polished surface, it, this will get reflected. Okay, this will get reflected. This is the, okay, this will get reflected. Okay, it will get reflected. Right? Suppose I draw like this. Okay, so this is reflected rays. Okay, so if the ray of light the ray of light will fall on on a a poly surface just like a mirror. Okay, this is a mirror, then it will reflect it back, right? Reflected back. Then okay, then fifth characteristic of light. What is the fifth characteristic of light? You see that okay, now I'll go to the fifth characteristic of light now. Okay, okay, now here, okay, reflected back. So here one more. Okay, now characteristic number 5. Now here, if the ray of light will travel from one medium to another medium, suppose okay, then it will be refracted. If the rays of light, suppose there is air and we take water, no? Two mediums are there. So if the rays of light will travel from air, no? If the rays of light will travel from air into water, then it will okay, then it will okay, reflected back. Okay, then it will reflected back. The rays of light will travel from air into water because we draw a perpendicular. So this is a refracted ray. Okay, this is a okay. One minute now. Okay, so okay, this is perpendicular and here. Okay, this is the okay refracted ray. This is called as our refracted ray. Refracted ray. So if the rays of light will travel from the one medium to another medium, then it will get refracted. Okay, refracted ray. And sixth character is there. Okay, velocity of light. Velocity of light in vacuum. What is the velocity of light in vacuum? Many times this question has been asked. Is velocity of light in vacuum or air same? Okay, this is about okay 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Okay, right? Okay. Then velocity of light changes when it will travel from the one transparent medium into another, right? Okay, so here you see that velocity of light will changes if the rays of light will travel from one transparent medium to another medium. That is the law number 7. Okay, velocity of light. Velocity of light changes. Light changes if it travels. If it travels from one transparent medium to another. Suppose it will travel from air into water, then its velocity will change one transparent medium to another. Another example, we can say that from air to water, and also from water to air to water, and vice versa. We can say vice versa. Vice versa means the opposite, that is from the water to air. So the velocity or speed of light will change. It will travel from one transparent medium to another. And during this movement, during this travel of light from the one transparent medium to another, okay, velocity of light will change. Okay, but okay, during the change in velocity of light, its frequency remains same, but the wavelength will change. So we can write here one more last point. We can write here that okay, that during the change of velocity of light, okay, during the change number, we can go to okay last point. Okay, that is during the okay. See, during the change is very important point. Very important point here. Okay, during the change in velocity of light. We have already know that velocity has changed if it travels from one transparent medium to another. Okay. During the change, the velocity of light, during change in velocity of light, the frequency of light remains same. Okay. You see the frequency, frequency remains same. Frequency remains same. What do you mean by frequency? Number of times the rays of light will passes from one medium to another. Frequency remains same, but the wavelength changes. But the wavelength changes. Okay, wavelength changes. So these are the different common characteristic of light we have done. So now after that, let's start our main topic, that is the reflection of light. What do you mean by the reflection of light? Okay, so we'll go to our topic now, reflection of light. Very important phenomenon, reflection of light. Reflection of light. What is the reflection of light? Okay, this is very important point there. Suppose we have a smooth and the polished surface. Suppose we have a plan mirror which we can see your face in your house. Okay, this is a plan mirror. It is one side is polished, other side will be reflecting. So suppose a ray of light strike on the plan mirror. A ray of light strike on the plan. After striking at the surface of the plan mirror, is a smooth and the this is a smooth and okay, and you see it is a polished surface. So if the rays of light strike on a smooth and polished surface, say example plan mirror, then it bounces back in the same medium or in the original medium. It will bounces back in the same medium or original medium. Okay, this is called as the it will bounce back. Okay, it will bounce back, bounce back. It will bounce back in the same medium or okay. Suppose ray of light strike here. So ray of light is here. Then it will okay. So let's go to the rays of light here. Okay, this is and then okay. So this is an incident. This is an incident ray. No? And rays of light, this is called as the incident ray, which strike on the smooth and polished surface. After striking, it will bounce back in the same medium. It is called as the reflected ray. Reflected rays. So reflection of light is a phenomenon where a ray of light after striking on a plan mirror or after striking on a smooth and the polished surface bounces back in the original medium or in the same medium. Very simple. And this phenomenon is called as the reflection of light. Okay, so now here there are two kinds of reflection. Reflection of light will be of two types. One is called as the regular reflection, and another is called as irregular reflection. Irregular reflection. Okay, irregular reflection. So we have to know the difference between the regular reflection and irregular reflection. Okay, so now okay, uh, let's go to that irregular and regular reflection. Okay, so uh, first I want to okay I want to clear this. Okay, or let's clear all. Okay, let's clear all that. So here, first of all, we go to the okay. First of all, okay, we'll go to the regular reflection. Right? What is regular? Regular reflection. In the regular reflection, suppose we have a okay smooth and polished surface. Again, if you take a smooth and this is a smooth and the polished surface. Okay, this is a suppose a plan mirror. We can say that. Okay, this is a smooth and polished surface right here. This is a smooth, and you see it is a smooth and polished surface. So here on the smooth and polished surface, if the parallel rays of light, if the parallel beam of light, okay, strike on the smooth surface, suppose we have a, these are the, okay, one ray, this is another ray. So if these parallel, okay, parallel rays of light will strike here, then after striking, these rays will be reflected back in the same medium as a parallel beam of light. So they will be reflected back in the same medium, right? They will be okay. Now here we can say one, okay, and here we can say one. Okay. So they will be reflected back. These are the incident rays, and these are the reflected rays. These are the reflected rays. So these are the parallel, okay, parallel beam, incident ray, and reflected ray also will be parallel beam. So very simple that if regular reflection, when a parallel beam of light, okay, strike on a smooth and polished surface, then they will be reflected back in the same medium as a reflected ray, but these reflected rays are again the parallel beam. They are the parallel beam. This is called as the regular reflection. Then we go to the irregular reflection. Very simple. Then we go to next one. We'll go to the irregular reflection. So let us now clear all. So after that we go to the irregular. Okay, we'll go to the irregular reflection. Okay, now here I want to go to the irregular reflection here. So okay, so now irregular reflection. What is irregular reflection? Very simple. This is irregular reflection. What is irregular reflection? So here in the irregular reflection, when a parallel beam of light traveling on traveling through a certain medium, on striking a rough surface is reflected back in the same medium in different directions. So suppose here we have a rough surface. Okay, these are the this is a rough surface. Okay, this is called as the rough surface. Now on the rough surface, if the okay, parallel beam of light traveling through a certain medium, on striking they will strike on the rough surface. So here we can say that, okay, this okay. So these are the parallel beam of light. Parallel beam of light. If they strike on a rough surface, then after striking at the rough surface, they will be reflected back in the same medium but in different directions. They will be like this. They will be reflected back in the same medium but in the different directions. Okay, in the different directions. They will be reflected back in the same medium but in the different directions. These are the reflected ray. Reflected ray in the different direction. You can say that in different directions. Reflected ray are there, and these reflected rays, okay, reflected rays are there, and they are reflected rays in different directions. Different. Okay, look at the direction. Direction is different here. So we can say that irregular reflection is a phenomenon where the parallel beam of light, after striking a rough surface, they will bounce back in the same medium, or they will be reflected back in the same medium but in the different directions. This is called as the irregular reflection. Okay, students, so this is very simple. Okay, regular and irregular reflection. Okay, then after the regular and irregular reflection, we will go to few terms now. So now let me clear it. Okay, all of you. So now after that we will go to the very important terms associated with reflection of light. So here we want to discuss about the mirror. What is mirror and how many types of mirror we have? Okay, mirror. Mirror is a smooth and highly polished reflecting surface. It is a smooth and highly polished reflecting surface. It is a smooth, okay, and highly polished, right? Highly, highly polished reflecting surface. Highly polished. So, as for example, if you have a mirror in a house where you see your face, look at the mirror in your house. This is your mirror, okay, mirror. Okay, this is your mirror in the house. So it will be what? It will be, suppose this is a mirror. Okay, this is a mirror in the house. So here you will see your face. So on the back side of the mirror there is a polish, and in front this is a reflecting surface mirror. So this kind of device, which is a smooth and has a highly polished reflecting surface, is called as a mirror, right? It's called as a mirror. Now mirror can be represented by, in the light, in the physics it can be represented like this. If this kind of line and the dotted line will come, it is called as a mirror. Okay, it's called as a mirror. Okay? It's called as a plan mirror. We can say it is a plan mirror where you can see your face in the house. Plan mirror. Okay, so now the plan mirror has a polished silver polished on the back side, right? So now, okay, silver polished or the thin layer of silver coating is there. By this, the mirror is protected. Okay, protected. Okay, then after that, we go to the kinds of mirror or types of mirror. We can say the kinds of, how many kinds of mirror are there? Okay, kinds of mirrors. So there are actually two kinds of mirrors are there. Okay, one is called as our this plan mirror, and another is called as the curve mirror. One is called as the plan mirror, and another type of mirror is called as the curve mirror. It's called as this curve mirror. Okay, so now what is a plan mirror? Plan mirror, I told you that plan mirror, it is a highly polished plan. Plan mirror, suppose we draw a line like this in your house, you will see your face, that is a plan mirror. Okay, this is a plan mirror. So the plan mirror has a highly polished plan surface. Okay, plan mirror. Okay, plan mirror has highly polished plan surface. Highly, highly polished. Okay, highly polished plan surface. Plan surface. This kind of device is called as a plan mirror. That in your looking glass in a house, there's a backside there will be silver polish is there. Okay. Then the curve mirror. So curve mirror. Okay, this has a highly polished curve surface. Curve mirror we can say like that. Okay. This we can say the curve mirror like this. This is a curve mirror. So here, okay, this has a highly polished curve surface. This is a curve mirror. Okay. So this has highly polished curve surface. Has highly polished, highly highly polished. Okay, highly polished curve surface, right? So the curve mirror is of two types: the spherical mirror and parabolic mirror. Okay, mm, curve mirror of two types. Now here we can say that it is of two types. One is called as the spherical mirror. spherical spherical mirror, and another one is called as the parabolic mirror. Parabolic mirror. Now, what is the spherical mirror? Now, spherical mirror, the polysurface is a part of hollow sphere of glass. Suppose we have this is a hollow sphere of glass, right? If we can say that this is a hollow sphere, hollow sphere of glass, hollow sphere of glass. So, if the curved mirror has a hollow sphere of glass as a polished part, as a polished part. Okay, polished part will be what? This is this inside. This is a inside will be the this is a polished part. If the polished part is a hollow sphere of glass, is a part of hollow sphere, is a part of hollow sphere of glass, part of hollow sphere of glass, then it is called as a spherical mirror. If the polished part is a hollow sphere of glass of a curved mirror, then it is called as the spherical mirror. And then we have the parabolic mirror. So here, curved mirror is called as a parabolic mirror if the surface is a part of hollow parabolic piece of glass. If the surface is a part of hollow parabolic piece of glass, like this, okay, like this. If the surface is a part of hollow parabolic piece of glass. So here this is a reflecting part, okay, and this is a polished part. This side is a polished part, okay. This side is a polished part. So here also we get it. This is a polished part, and outside will be okay. This is a polished part, and here, okay, this one is a reflecting. Okay, this part will be reflecting. Reflecting will be R, and the polish will be T. Okay, polish part will be polish, and the polish part will be P. Okay, with this types of mirror, I end up my class today, and once again, please subscribe my channel so that you can get another video of the chapter light. Thank you very much, all of you, and please share it also to your friends so that they can come in my live classes also. Thank you very much, all of you.